Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Ask That Podcast here on YouTube. Oh man, I never thought I'd see this on Blu-ray. Porkys 2 and 3. It's a Kino Lober release. I got this in the big Kino sale back during the summer of 2023. I want to say it was $9. I was like, okay, cool. I paid $9 back in the day for the pack. That was Porkys 1, 2, and 3 with the nice little lenticular cover, which I think I've done a video on here. If I haven't, go to my blog. I know I've done a review there a long time ago. And I've held on that I still got. I haven't found anybody that needs it because everything from them, those releases is on this and on the Porkys Blu-ray. Because I have the first film on Blu-ray picked up for like $3 at Dollar General. Porkys. For those that don't know, the first one, I'm pretty sure the second one, Bob Clark guy did Christmas Story, did Black Christmas, did Karate Dog, did shit like Baby Geniuses, and just all kinds of stuff. Did the first Porkys, and 81's when it came out, huge hit. So 2 years later, 83, because it took, Porky's one of those that did really good in theaters, but it was huge on home video and like HBO. Perfect example. Try to think if I should use his real name or not. Alright, not going to use the guy's real name. Buddy of mine I grew up with, we just say we're going to call him Richard. Now, Richard lived in a part of town where cable was available. They had 2 VCRs in their house. When Porky's would air on HBO, he'd get the HBO guide and he would let everybody know, hey, you give me, I think he was charging $5 on a blank tape. I will record it, have some of my VCR record it for you one of the times it airs this month. You get a copy of Porky's. When this thing came out on video, my parents rented it. I was 10 or 11, maybe 12, I'm thinking, when they finally rented it. And like none of the kids in the area had seen it. So like I invited everybody over one night when they went up. I was like, hey, I'm charging $1. Come on in and watch Porky's. So by the time the second one came out, my parents had kind of like relented, let me watch the first one on like regular TV, and the second one I got to see on VHS. The third one we went to the theater to see, but it was good and fly. Okay, the second one's called Porky's 2 the next day. It's supposed to be the next day. It's obviously not. It's a couple years later. These guys were looking. The first one, most of them were looking like they were 25. Now they're looking 30. In each one of these films, the gang kind of shrinks. Like, okay, look at this poster to this one. You got Meat, Tommy, I can't remember that guy's name, Brian, Pee-wee, the guy, the biker kind of guy, Mickey, and Wendy. Okay, so they're all there for that one, really. It's the next one where they lose a bunch of them. The whole gimmick in this one is that they're doing Shakespeare, like a selection of Shakespeare stuff, or it might be The Tempest. I don't remember. Some Shakespeare play. This Ballbreaker thinks it's vulgar and all this, and gets a local church like preacher to help her with it. So the boys start investigating it and find out he's like connected to a corrupt politician. He's connected to the Klan. There's a big uproar because like they're doing a scene from Romeo and Juliet, and Romeo is played by a Native American, a Seminole, I'm pretty sure, because they're not in Florida. I think they're near every place. Seminoles from that area. Native American, and Wendy's like the Juliet people. Like, oh my God, he's gonna kiss a white girl and all this shit. Not a bad film. It's actually, until the fourth one came out, it was the worst of the series, but it's not bad. It's still fairly funny. The thing that disappoints me in this one is, as a kid, it was twofold. Now it's just one. Kid was twofold. This one does not have near as much nudity as the first one. Female nudity. And secondly, Porky's not in it. I'm like, oh, man. Porky was like, we had a big fat guy that lived in our neighborhood that like every one of his kids called Porky. The second one, the third one, Porky's Revenge, this was 2 years later. This was like 85. Went to the theaters to see this one with my parents. If you know Pascagoula, it's on Denny Avenue. There's a Pizza Hut on Denny Avenue, halfway into Pascagoula, and right behind it was a movie theater. I don't know what the fuck's there now. I have no clue. It's not Porky, and the kids are seniors. Porky, after his place got shorted first, he's got a riverboat now. They all play basketball. Some of the guys are gone, like Mickey's gone. The kind of bikery guy's gone. We're down to Pee-wee, Wendy, Brian, Tommy, Meat, and this guy here, I can't remember his name. I'm sorry, y'all. The coach has bet a lot of money on games and lost. Porky's trying to talk him into talking to kids and throwing a game. Meat ends up engaging Porky's daughter, who she was the first woman I've ever heard somebody use the term butterface on. Her name's Blossom. and it's entertaining. It's not as good as the first one, of course, but to me, it's better than the second one. Probably to me, the best thing in the second one is when the one guy's drunk and then the dress of a zombie going, ooh, booga, booga, booga. This one just cracks my ass up. I really enjoy the hell out of it. And for the price, they both look good. They both sound good. There's no extra. I think there's like a trailer. And, you get the plain blank Kino Lober thing. I would have loved it if maybe they'd done the inside where this was the second one's supposed to. This would be the second one. That'd be the third. We could, do it that way. But got the back here. So let's see here. Oh! Bob Clark co-wrote and directed the sequel to his own box office smash Porky's, proving they have matured a bit since the original. Much of the cast is back to take on bigots, religious fanatics, and double-talking politicians. Kind of more delicious revenge for the den teacher everybody loves to hate and outrageous accents that never enter the realm of good taste. 1983. 1985 is this one. When Meat picks up a buxom babe, the game discovers that Porky's is back in business and that babe is Porky's daughter. But when her father kidnaps Meat, forcing him in a shotgun when the boys set out to save their friend and shut down Porky's for good, starring Dan Monahan as everybody's favorite nerd, Pee Wee Morse. They're good films. Yeah, they're not. Society has changed so much since these come out. These, okay, if you're a lot younger than me, you've heard of Porky's, possibly, but you haven't seen these. This is what got the teen sex comedy stuff, like the R-rated teen sex comedy shit started in the early 80s. You wouldn't have your American Pies or your Euro Trips or your Sex Drive or any of that kind of stuff without this. It's just, and these were the films like back in the day, like, you had a copy of this? Oh, shit. That's almost equivalent. The first one was almost equivalent to having a porno. These two, well, not as much, but still good films. And for the price, like I said, it's like $9. Well, I'm out, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. Remember, if you did, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.